Hello, my friends. This is BobbieD coming to you live from the Long Bon City, Philippines. Having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well wherever you're from. Hey, today, I'm going to talk to you about it. Don't hate your player. Hate the game. And if you players, don't hate the player. Hate the game in the Philippines. Yeah! Woo! What enjoy. So enjoy. You come back, you can be friends. And I want to say those here for the first time, click on the subscribe button and the bell notification icon. So you can see fresh, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about players, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Slick Rick, player in the Philippines. Yeah, man. You think I'm playing with you? When you talk about the players, players ball, you know what I'm talking about? With the cane and the stick and the big old hat. You talking about the players, man? Woo! When you talk about the players, you know what I'm saying? Player gonna be a player wherever he go, okay? So today we're gonna take a look at what in the world makes a player go to the Philippines. Yeah, man. Thank you so much, Markel in the house. Markel in the house. Got a donation for the nation. Woo! I'm talking about you player, man. Player. You know? Player from the Himalayas. Yeah, man. What makes a player want to play? In the Philippines. What makes a player want to play? You know, I heard this thing, man. They said, holler at the player when you see me on the street. Do you think I want to do that, man? Why would I want to holler at the player, man? Knowing he abusing and using these women up in here. Why would I want to do that? And come on, stick. I'm giggling. Okay, I got it. Why would I do that, man? Huh? Okay, today we're going to look at some things then. There's players, and there's playees, okay? So now, today we're going to discover what is a player. And then we're going to look at what is the playee. Here we go. Are you ready, GP? You ready for this? Some of y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all ain't ready for this. You ready for this, man? You ready? Because I'm gonna identify you. Yeah. I'm gonna identify. I'm gonna scope you out. Because some of you ain't nothing but some players up in here. Yeah. You wanna play, man? That's all you about. Sexpat, you. There's a lot of sexpats up in here, man. In the Philippines, it's a lot, man. You know what they do, man? They play the game. And then when they get through, they say, how did the player when you see them on the streets with her, and they gone. Slam, bam, thank you, ma'am. You know, is that you? Brother? Black man? Caucasian? Is that you, man? Brown man? Is that you? Hey, I'm gonna identify you. I'm gonna expose you today, okay, baby? You with me, man? If you don't want to be exposed, you need to get to stepping, okay? Cause I got your game, baby. I got your game. I know where you at, okay? I know what you do, and I see what you do, okay? And we're gonna expose you to the nth degree, so you can know that we know what you do. And some of you like what you do. It's okay, man. You know, I always do. You know what to say, right? If that's your thing, baby. Do your thing. As long as you ain't hurt nobody, as long as ain't nobody hurting you, you ain't messing nobody's life up, and you ain't creating no babies, do what your thing is, man. Okay? But I'm gonna expose you today. Some of you trying to hide. You like to hit and hide. You turn. You hide. I'm gonna expose you, man. So let's talk about the player, man. Player from the Himalaya. You know what the player is, man? I'm gonna show you, man. They be messing up these women, man. They get these pretty young things, man. Fine as Georgia wine. And then they say, look at that. I love you. And they show them some diamond, you know the bling bling. They got the gold necklace and the dollar sign gold necklace all up in here. All and showing some chest, some cleavage on the man's chest. Man. What's wrong with it? I got me some bling bling. And girls, young ladies, they fall for this stuff. Oh, he's a man and he loves me. I want to have some in my life. And they do the same thing in the States. They come over here to do the same thing with the Philippines. And they mess them up, man. Do you really want to be a player, man? Player, man? You know what a player does, right? Huh? Okay, let me tell you what they do. They get the young women. They mess their mind up. They fool them and they school them. On life. One-on-one life. They get the little the cherry, they pop the cherry. If you excuse me for being so cruel, so rough with it, but that's sometimes you don't get it no other way but the rough way. You know what I'm telling you? I tell you, because sometimes I beat around the bush with a highfalutin word, and I just had to get the basic word, cherry. You know what I'm talking about when I say cherry, right? Pop the cherry, that's all you want, and then go on about your business. Come on, man. That's not being right to the woman you're dealing with. That's not treating her like a person. That's not treating her like a human being. That's treating her like an entity, a thing, an object, something that you just play with, a piece of me. Okay? Come on, man. And then I'm supposed to holler at a player when I see him on the street? I ain't gonna say nothing to you. And if I do say something to you, player, I'm gonna say you need to straighten your life up. Stop messing with these young girls. Stop messing their mind up. Stop messing their body up. Stop turning them out on the street. That's what I'm gonna holler at you about, player. Yeah. I'm supposed to holler at a player when I see him on the street. Then they gonna tell me, don't hate the player, hate the game. Man, mama hate the game and the player, because it ain't right, man. Don't use and abuse women just for their body. Come on, man. How insensitive can you be? Huh? And the problem is, a lot of these players come out here in the Philippines and then they gonna run the game like they did in the USA. Guess what? They become the playee versus the player. Filipinos turn them boys out. That's it. Okay, you think in their mind, Filipinos, okay, this is a player, this American player. He trying to play me, and I'm gonna play him, and they get him all the time. They come out here, give me some drink. She said, what you say? And they turn it around on me. But I'm gonna tell you, there's a player, the one that comes out here try to do the damage on the women, so and it's a player, innocent, nice, feminine, cute, and just like the one I got on that thumbnail. Y'all saw my thumbnail for the show? Just like that, man. And they mess them up. They make the playees, which is the women, the girl, the young lady, no good for nobody, not even themselves. Because they hurt them, they mess their mind up, they mess their attitude up, they mess their body up. You know how many times, you know when a player gets a woman and they turn them out on the street, you know what they make them do, right? Huh? Do I gotta spread it out for you, man? They make them trick. You know what a trick is, right? They make them trick all day long, and all night long. You know what a trick is, right? And do I have to tell you everything, man? I'm not, look it up, T-R-I-C-K, trick. And I'm not talking about no tricky day, with your Nixon. But look, they make them get on the street, man. And they sell their body for $1. And a man come and make them holler. Huh? That's what they do, man. Players specialize in use and abuse of the female gender. And then they gonna come out here to the Philippines. Yeah, I'm gonna play it, baby. Yeah, you want some of this? And they get more, they bite out more than they can chew. These Filipinos turn them out. Take every penny they got, clean their clock, because they don't know who they're dealing with. Hey, you think I'm playing with you? There's so many stories out here that people have come out here trying to take control of these women, and the Filipinos take control of them. Be careful what kind of game you're playing and where you're playing your game. Be careful when you come out here, the rules are different from the USA, okay? A player in the USA is domineering. He's engineering, he's ingenuity, and how to get these women to get what they want out of them. You come out here and try to apply those rules in the USA to the Philippines, you're going to be in a trick. You're going to be the trick. She going to have you out there walking, trying to sell some sausage. I'm telling you, man, don't try to do that here, man, because you're going to be in a bad company. You're going to be in a bad shape. But I'm telling you, man, player mentality and the way you live here is not right. If you can do that stuff in the USA and you think it's okay, but you come out here and do that, man, somebody going to make you pay for shaming a woman, for turning them out, for turning their sister out, for turning their daughter out, or turning their cousin. They don't play that here. Okay? So if you want to be a player, man, go ahead and do your thing. Okay? Carry your big cane, your big stick, your big hat, and all your bling bling. Carry that with you, man. But don't bring that there. Because the first thing you know, when you get off the plane, they're going to spot you. They're going to identify you. And everything, they coming after all that jewelry, all that bling bling you got on your neck, all the bling you got on your ring, your finger, they come to go strip you down. Okay? Don't come out here like that, man. If you come out here, have the right mentality. Don't have a player mentality. Okay? Don't come out here with the attitude that you're just gonna be a sexpat. You're gonna bang everything in sight. Because that's the meaning to the woman. Not only is the meaning to the woman, but it's the meaning to yourself. That means you're selfish. You care about no one but yourself. You believe in no one but yourself, and you want to use and abuse. You're not gonna make it out here long, because this culture is a traditional culture. They don't like players, okay? And they don't like players playing the game. People out here in the Philippines are traditional and they're very serious when it comes to relationships, especially with the Filipino. A lot of the guys out here can't even stand the sight of a black man with a Filipino. They can't even stand the sight of a white man with a Filipino, because in their minds, it's taking their women. In their minds, they're abusing their women. In their minds, it's sacrilegious to see another race with your woman, your precious woman, your precious Jew in the Philippines. And you're going to have the nerve to come out here and say, hey, I'm going to play this. I'm going to give me some of that. You don't know what you're doing. You play that game in the USA, but don't come out here and play that, man. Because the people out here, when they spot you and see what you're doing to the female out here, you know what they're going to do? They're going to do one of these. They might look at you. As soon as you come out your house one morning, she's a Playa right on your head. Yeah, that's how they get you, man. They get you when you least expect it. They get you when you're not looking. And a lot of times what they do, man, when they want to get you, drive by. You think they're driving by in a car? Nah, because most of them don't have no cars out here. Drive by on a motorcycle. And with those big old helmets, man, so you can't see their face, nothing. They drive by on a motorcycle. You walking down the street trying to get you a jeepney or a taxi. Next thing you know, Playa. And they don't know you don't know what hit you. They don't, nobody can spot because they got a big old helmet. They don't have no ID, and the plates on the bike is blacked out. And your case will be sitting in a cold case file because nobody knew what happened to you. Because you messed with the wrong woman, player. You turn the wrong woman out on the street. And when you mess with a Filipino woman, their daughter, their son, their cousin, their auntie, somebody in the family will say, look at Connor did that. They're going to identify you. They're going to check you out. They're going to scope you out when you come and when you go. And they're going to find a way to make you know in that ride that you was wrong. So look here, man. You want to play the game? Do your thing. But don't come over here with that, man. I'm telling you. It's a new day out here. It's a new reason. It's a new ride. And that does not fly here. Okay? I've seen a lot of guys come out here want to be sexpats and players. And they wind up being hurt because they played the wrong woman. They played the wrong Filipino. They bust the cherry on the wrong one. And their family bust the cherry on him. And when I say bust the cherry, I ain't talking about what you think. I'm talking about they busted him up. Okay? Look here, man. Be real. Be honest. Be sincere. Be yourself. Have a presence about you of dignity, of sensibility, of responsibility to the person that you engage in a relationship with. Now, am I saying you got to marry her? No. You don't want to marry her, don't marry her. You want to live with her? Live with her. You know, whatever. But they treat them with respect, player. Okay? You hear me, player? I'm talking to you. Yeah. Did you hear me? Change your game when you come to the Philippines. Or the game is going to change you. Are you with me, GP? Do I need to break it down any further than that? You need me to get to the nitty gritty even further? Okay? I'm telling you, you have to have a right mentality when you come here to the Philippines. Bringing that player mentality with you here, you're not doing any good for yourself or anybody else. The people are here are sincere. I'm not talking about the scammers, I'm talking about the sincere women. And they want to be treated with sincerity, honesty. And when they find out they're not being treated that way, they're going to tell somebody. Mama, Papa, Big Brother, and guess what? When you mess with one Filipino, you mess with the whole family. Just like I keep telling you, when you marry a Filipina, when you date a Filipina, you're dating the entire family. Okay? You mess with one, you mess with all. And they'll find a way, make a way, break away, shake away, take away to get you back. Buddy, player. Be strong. Have a right mind when you come out here. And do the right things. That's all I can tell you, man. And when you see a good woman, don't get in your mind, I'm going to give him some lip, man. Yeah, that's all I want. That's all I will get to lip. Don't do that. Because that's the worst thing you could do to a Filipino out here. Just get a taste and go on about your business. Because when a Filipino gets a relationship with a man, it's something sacred to them. Okay? And I'm talking about, it's not like a one night stand. They don't play that out here. The good women now. You want them hookers, go ahead and do that. That's what they do. But I'm talking about a sweet natured, kind, caring, sharing, good woman. When they hook up with you, and when, especially if you talk and you have an intimate relationship and they give their body to you, oh man, you done seal the deal. You don't have to get married. You don't have to, you are their property. That's in their mind, okay? But in your mind, she's just a nice stand. She's just a, slam bam, thinking, man, I'm going to the net. Okay? So I'm telling you, there's two different mentalities. One in the Philippines when you want to be their player, and then one in the USA when you want to be. Don't bring the USA game out here, baby. I'm telling you straight up. It's going to be trouble, straight up trouble for you, okay? You want a good life, you want a good change of life, you want a good change of pace, it's the place for you right here, Philippines. But you have to have the right mindset, okay? Don't have the player mentality when you come out here because it ain't going to work out, baby. You're going to wind up getting yourself hurt and get somebody else hurt. If you want to be a player, don't come out here to play. That's all I can think. Because they don't play. It's very, very strict here, and it's very, very. These people here are very, very traditional, very, very strict, and they don't play games that much. I'm talking about the real people. I'm talking about the scammers and bam. Scammers play games. I'm talking about the real, sincere people. You come up here and get a girl get hooked on you. They like you. You think that's what she just play? I got 5 others on the side. I'll give it up. I don't taste it. I ain't wanna. No, you ain't through it up. You think you think you threw it up? No, because she's not through with you. When a Filipino accepts you as their man, that's their man. You're their man. Whether you want to realize that or whether you identify that or not, and they're not gonna let you go. Okay? You might say, "Well, I'm done with you." They're not done with you. Until they're done with you, you are their man. Okay? And you might say, "Well, I'm kicked up," but she'll stalk you. She'll tell her mama, papa. Next thing you know, you become a target. I seen it happen here, man. All because you didn't respect the ritual, the rights, and the rules of the society. Okay? So be honorable, be intelligent, be smart, but don't be a player. Because a player is just a player. And he's playing a game. Okay? It's just fun and game with him. But with the Filipino, it's not fun and games. It's real. It's as real as it can be. When a Filipina gives you her body, man, I'm not talking about the hookers and all that kind of stuff. I'm talking about the real deal Filipina. When she gives you her body and she gives you all of her, that's what she wants from you. Her body is the most precious thing she has in her possession. And when she turns that over to you, she's giving you she's honoring you, to be honest with you, with everything she's got. The most precious gift she has. And you turn around and act like a player, and you abuse her and you use her. How low can you go? Player. Okay, we got some peanut gallery over here. Peanut gallery now, y'all. You don't want me to show it. Peanut gallery. Anyway, but yeah, when you play with a woman's emotions, man, and you play with her feelings, man, in the Philippines, you're playing with fire. You heard me? Fire. F-I-R-E, fire. Because I told you just a moment ago, when she gives you this thing right here, every part of her, she expects you to expect that, and she expects you to accept her. The very act that you, okay, Peanut Gallery, I don't know what's wrong with her, y'all. You okay, Nate? Mark. I don't know, I forgot. Needs to try to mess me up, y'all. She don't want me to talk about it. But when she gives you all of her, man, she expects you to respect that and accept that. And that's what she wants from you, all of you. And so, whenever she sees that you're not serious, you're playing with fire. You know? You remember the lady back in the day? Can't think of her name. It started with a Lorena Bobbitt. That's her. Remember what she did when she... You don't think I'm playing with you? Look it up. Lorena Bobbitt. Look that name up. I'm telling you, man, back in the day, and she wasn't Filipino, but she had some Spanish in her. And Lorena Bobbitt said, "You method with me, and method with you." And she got the knife, and she said, "Clip to the clip, clip, clip." That's what happened, man. When you playing with Filipino emotion, man, playing with fire, man. Don't do it. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it, player. You want to pull that game, play it in the States. Don't come out here with that, man. Please. I'm telling you straight up. Holler at a player when you see him on the street. Yeah, I holler at you. I holler at you, get the heck on out of here, or you get yourself hurt to somebody else. Player, sexpat, you. I ain't never been no sexpat in my life, and I would never think of doing such a thing. Going from one woman to another just for a piece of tail. Piece of tail feather. Boom tang. Huh? Come on, man. Grow the age up. There's more things in life than just boom tang. There's more things in life than just tail feather. What about respect? What about dignity? What about helping somebody to be who they can be? What about lifting? Okay, she done messed with me again, I don't know. You got your head. She done messed with me again, I don't know. But anyway, I forgot what's good. Yeah, be your best, man. Don't come out here being no player, because it ain't gonna work here. And you're gonna find it out. When you find it out, it may be too late. You may have a buzz head up in the hospital somewhere. I saw this guy, I did a video on this guy. This guy was a U.S. Army man. He was a sergeant in the Army. Retired. Came out to the Philippines. You know, live his life. I think he had a part-time job. He was a white guy, Caucasian guy. And he was in a bar one night, man. He got a little tipsy. And he took on, he crazy, man. He took on 5 Filipino guys. And you know what they did to him, man? They beat him down like a dog. He was a big guy, 6 feet tall, strong. I mean, he was a burly kind of man. He was strong. Cussed him out and said, "Come on." He started it. See, I'm gonna take every last one of y'all. Come on out. He was a little tipsy. Came outside, man. And Filipinos don't fight fair. Ain't no man to man. Ain't no mano y mano. They don't play that. Come on. Let's go, man. I got you. Come on. One man. Now, they get a group. And when they get through with you, you're going to be like a piece of clay lying on it. Beat up clay. And that's what happened to him. They busted this guy up so bad. So bad, man. He was laid in the street. After about 6 hours, an ambulance finally got there. They took him to the hospital. He lasted 2 hours on the table. They were operating on him. And he went on. Okay? I don't want to see you go out like that. Okay? It don't have to be that way. And I'm trying to give you the fair warning. Don't come out here with no player mentality, or you might go home in a box. Yeah, you heard what I said. I'm just telling you the reality of the situation. See, a lot of you come out here, you think you're playing a game. This is not no game out here. You got to live a good life out here if you want to be right out here. Okay? You come out here treating people wrong, And that's what's gonna happen to you. Nothing but wrong. Hmm? You think I'm playing, man? Come out here with a play mentality. See what's gonna happen. Then you'll know, oh, BobbieD was right, man. You sitting up in the hospital with a sling on your neck. BobbieD was right, man. Yeah, I shouldn't have messed with that girl, man. I should listen. Yeah, too late now. I'm telling you, man. Listen to me, player. You know, I respect you for being who you are, what you do. As long as you're not hurting nobody, as long as you're not changing nobody's life, cheating them, beating them, screaming them, all, you know, treating with honesty and respect. That's what I have a problem with that. But when you try to abuse and use somebody, I got an issue with that, okay? And I don't need to see you doing that, all right? So I want all you players out here to think about what you're doing. Leave the playees alone. You got the player and you got the playee. Which one of you? You're the player. And you don't need to touch a woman unless you have some respect for the woman. You have no respect for the woman, don't touch her. That's the honest and the best thing to do. Whether she's Filipina, whether she's Russian, whether she's American, keep your hands to yourself. Respect the woman. And then see once you get respect back in your life. Okay? That's all I got for you, man. I just thought about that today. I got up, I said, at least I didn't talk to my people about this, man. Before I get out of my mind. I said, because a lot of people out there got the wrong thinking. They want to come out here and play the game, and it don't work like that, man. This is a new society. This is a new culture. This is a new environment. You can't bring that stinking thinking that you had in the United States of a doggone America over here, because it ain't gonna work. Okay? It ain't gonna work right tight, and it won't be strong and long. Are you with me, GB? Let's go. First of all, before I start off riding the train today, I want to give a shout out to Martin Luther King, one of my heroes in life. This is his birthday, man. This is his birthday period, and we want to shout out to him. Remember what he did for the African Americans in the United States of a doggone America, and to the black people all over the world. It was because of Martin Luther King that segregation was stopped, and people was able to vote, all that stuff, man. You know, and people started looking at us as people, as human beings versus things, and second-class citizens. Is because of Martin Luther King, Ralph Abernathy, John Lewis, all of those people shed blood on the streets of a doggone America. Yeah, they suffered for you and me. Got busted in the head. John Lewis got busted in the head. They cracked his skull open. They cracked his skull open, man. You can see the white meat. That man almost died on that Edmund Pettus Bridge. You know? And for those of you, oh Lord, let me tell you this. I'm gonna say this, you ain't gonna like me. Some of y'all ain't gonna like me after this, but I'm gonna tell you. For those of you that had the nerve to vote for doggone Donald Trump, black men, after all the suffering of Martin Luther King, John Lewis, and all the other pioneers that went before you, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. How could you do it, man? A proven racist, a narcissist, a man that cares nothing but for himself, and you gonna sit up there, you got this melanin in your skin like me, and vote for that? Don't come my way. And you guys sit up here, well, I vote for me, yeah, you felt all right, get out of my face. Don't come to me with that, okay? It's too many people suffered and bled and died in America. Got hung up on the trees, and you gonna come to me with that crap? Get out of my face, man. If I know you vote for Trump, I don't even be around you, man. I have no respect for you. African American man, you vote for Trump? I have no respect for you. And I don't want you to step my way, because I'm going to say something to you that you might not want to hear. And I don't want to do wrong. I want to do right. So it's best for you and me not to meet up. That's my story on that. So, again, shout out to Martin Luther King, all the civil rights pioneers that went out there, man, before us. Rosa Parks, we have to remember all those people. They put their lives on the line for me and you, to come behind them and to be a better citizen, to be a better person. now for us to have a better life. They did it. Did it for me and did it for you. And for you to vote for somebody like that, you disrespecting the memory of Martin Luther King. You disrespecting the memory of John Luther. And you call yourself an African American? Come on now. Think about what you're doing. My brothers, think about your vote counts and who you voting for. All right, that's all I got to say on that. Let's ride train there. Who rock my train? BobbieD, one nation, under group. Who we got? First man up in there. He's out. Mark Hill in the house. Mark Hill in the house. Mark Hill. What's up, Mark Hill? Thank you so much for the donation for the nation. Mark Hill in the house. First man up. Mark Hill is out in Arizona at this time. You know, sometimes he's in Medellin, Colombia, Medellin. He's a world traveler, and he's in and right now he's in Arizona. He changes up, and it's good, man. I wish I could do that, man. I wish I could do, but I done messed up, man. I done messed up and settled down here in the Philippines with these doggone D. I love my wife though, but yeah, I always, I would like to think how it would be for me to live here 6 months and then move back to the USA for 6 months. I think that'd be the ideal life. Don't you think that would be nice? Huh? She said, nah, she don't want to do that. But that would be a nice life. And it'd be the ideal because you have the best of both worlds. Markel has the best of both worlds. And ain't nothing wrong with that, man. You want the best. Once you get in a certain age in your life, you want to be like when you eat good food, you want to eat steak at a certain age in your life. You're tired of eating pork and beans. You tired of eating pork chops. You want some steak, you know what I'm saying? So when you get up in age like this and you're comfortable in your life, you don't want the least in life. You want the best in life. And you want the best in life in both ways. You got both worlds. The comfort and the style and the relaxation of both worlds. The best that both worlds can offer him. And that's the way you call living the life. He ain't messing up nobody. He ain't causing no trouble. He's a peaceful man, and he's doing this thing. Good to see you, Mark out. Ryan Trey, give him his props, y'all. He made it. Number one in his house. What's up? Whoever got Ryan Trey, BobbieD, DC One Nation under a group. SML, what's up, man? How you doing, boy? Hey, man, SML, you made it, man. You on the train. SML, today, DC?
What's up, SML?
He's not in the caboose today. He's not in the middle. He's not in the back. He's in the top. Guess what? I gotta tell you something. You know what I gotta tell you, right, man? I tell everybody. Number two, just won't do it. I'm sorry, man. Markel number one. SBL number two. Hey, man. SBL, hey, you all right, man. You know I didn't tell you that, man. But number two position. When you want number one, you by yourself. You know? And when you have a number one mentality, you strive for number one every time. That's what I do. I don't make it sometimes, but what's gonna stop me from trying to make it? Nothing. And nothing. My mama told me a long time ago, Bobbie. I said, yes, ma'am. She said, no, son. I said, no, man, what are you talking about, mama? She said, whenever you want to do something in life, son, try to do your best. I said, yes, ma'am. I said, why that, mama? She said, because you want to be number one. You don't want to be in the behind. You don't want to be in the back. You don't want to be in the middle. You want to be at the top. Because people at the top get the best. And you deserve the best, son. I said, yes, ma'am. And she said, nothing from nothing, leave nothing. Don't go for nothing, go for something, son. I said, yes, ma'am. All of them kind of lessons like that, my mama put up in here. I didn't really realize the significance of the things she would tell me until I'm now up of age. You know what I'm saying? All those nuggets of wisdom that lady put in me. And, I use them all the time. And I put them in my children. And so that's what we need to do. As a legacy, we have to carry on in our life. Pass on with the good stuff. Not the bad stuff now. I had some people pass some bad stuff on to me. And I meant like a fool. I was younger. I used the bad stuff. And I messed it. I repent. I'm not happy about the bad stuff I did. Like when you get out in the street and people got hang with the guy to tell you, man, you tried to make, you did what I did it, man, and I regret doing that stuff. But you want the good stuff to pass on to your children and your children's children, so that you can have a legacy. My daddy told me this. My daddy do. And it's good, man. Ryan Trey, BobbieD, who we got? Frederick Mason. What's up, Freddie? He said, good morning, Bobby. Hey, good morning to your brother. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And to you right now. Right, Trey Bobby, Robert Lee. He said, Bobby, greetings from Bobby Lee. Greetings to you, Robert Lee. Good to see you, man. It is Sunday morning here in the Philippines. And we are having an awesome time. Lisa D is here. She's playing on her phone and she don't want to be in the shot. So I got to get her in the shot. And she got to see, and she so y'all can see she's here. She's not just a figment of my imagination. She's trying to hide. Y'all look at she don't put her head down. She trying to hide from the shot, y'all. Look at this. Let's see, she got her head down. Yeah, she don't want to be in the shot today. But yeah, there she go, y'all. What's up, two queens? You all right? TQ in the house, TQ in the house, TQ now. What's up, TQ? TQ, two queens. You all right? What you doing over there? She playing a game, y'all. She has a very new game she got, and it's a game that she can earn money. And Lisa D's been earning some money, extra money on the side. She playing a game. I'm not. You think I'm playing, man? She playing a game and she earned money. I thought she would. Okay, you want me to tell you? But she earned. Yesterday she hit on 5,000 pesos. Look, what? When she did that, I said, whoa, I need to start playing the game. But it takes time, so I don't want to afford it. But yeah, she played a game and she got a business for loads. She do loads on the phone, kind of stuff she do. She makes some side money too. All right, round train, Bobby Lee, One Nation. Who we got? Frederick Mason. Congratulations. They said we're better than Markel. Number one on the love train. Number one on the love train. Hey man, number one is the best position you can be in if you want to do anything positive in life. And always strive to be your best in anything you do. That's my mama taught me that. That's a valuable lesson she taught me when I was a kid. And I will always remember that lesson and try to do it. She don't want me. Okay, move, Lisa. She messed with the gimbal, y'all. Leave me alone, Lisa D. Come on now. She messed with the gimbal because she don't want to be in stop, Lisa D. Because she don't want to be in the shop. Okay, you need to get up from there, go on upstairs, go outside. I'm gonna do my business with my people. All right, we got right train, Bobby D. Lisa. Robert E. He said, how's everything, man? Everything's doing good in Tulum, man. We just waiting on you, Robert. We waiting on you, Robert. Hey, man, come on down. When they open it up, who we got? Michael Denham. What's up, Michael? How you doing? How you doing, my brother from another? Michael. Round train, Bobby Lee, One Nation under. One love. He said, Michael Connor is a player like that. Okay, Michael Connor. Ooh, I don't know Michael Connor, but if he's a player, man, if you're a player, you need to let it go. The game here is different from the game in the USA. These people out here, they play for life. They play for life. They're serious, especially about their women. And you guys coming over here, you got your girlfriend on your arm, you walking boldly down the street, you better be careful. You think everybody like to see you with their women on your arm? You think so? Don't come out here being naive like that. Some men want to hate you. They hate your guts because you're taking their jewels. They the jewels running to you instead of running to them, running away from them because they don't have the Monte. Huh? Everybody don't like that picture. I'm here to tell you. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, One Day. Who we got? Murphy, hey, what's up, Murphy? What's up? Gunny in the house, Gunny in the house. Woo, what's up, Gunny? He said, hello, Bobby Lee. What's up, Gunny? You all right, man? Good to see you, good to see you, good to see ya. Murphy, hey, now we got Paul. What's up, Paul? How you doing, man? Good to see you, man. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation under. One love. He said, what's going on, Bobby Lee? Hey, man, we doing good, man. God has been so good to us, man. I cannot count the blessings because there's so many blessings. 1, 2, I can go up to 1,000 and keep on counting. God has been so good to us, man. I don't have no worries about nothing, man. I'm at peace. I have a good woman, man. And I eat good, I sleep good, I have good food, a good house, good car, and I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? I just give God the glory because he did it. He did that thing. Let's go, Round Train Bobby Lee. Who we got? Murphy, hey. He said, hello, Love Train family. Hello. He said, Murphy, he said, hello, angels. All my angels in the house say, hooray. All my blue angels in the house say, hoorah. Let's go. Round Train Bobby Lee. Murphy said, players are not smart. They just target people who are one level more stupid than they are. You're right, man. The players, they don't have a very intelligent mentality. They're not smart at all. They take advantage of young girls that most of the girls are just beginning their puberty. They're just exploring their sexual nature, and the players take advantage of that. They take advantage of young girls that are having trouble in home. They don't have any. They don't feel comfortable with their parents, so the players will say, I'll be your big daddy," and that's what they make them call them, daddy. That's how they do. They brainwash the young girls. They turn them out, and it's not right. Now, that's all they're about. Game, man. Playing game. I don't want to play a game with somebody's emotions. I don't want to play a game with somebody's body. That's wrong. You know. And I was taught. I don't know about you guys. My mama taught me a long time ago to do what's right. You know. Sometimes I do what's right. Sometimes I do it wrong. Well, but that's like. But I try to do what's right. You know. I'm not. Am I calling myself Mr. Goody Two Shoes? No. I done my dirt. I did my dirt. But I know better now. I know. And I'm proud of the dirt I did. I'm trying to tell people that don't go the dirty way. Go the clean way, the right way, the tight way, the long way, and the strong way. Your life will be better for it. You will have more respectable people around you. People will respect you. And when someone respects you, they look out for you, they care for you, and it's great benefits all the way around when you do what's right in this life. All right, we got right train, Bobby. Paul, he said, take them to the cleaners in the Philippines. Whole new ball game. Don't try that player trunk in the Philippines. It will not work. It will not work, man. You gonna mess yourself up. That's what you gonna come out here and do. Well, you know, I'm going to the Philippines, man. I got 1,500 ladies in the USA, and they all report to me every week. I'm gonna run the Philippines, run this game on them. They ain't gonna do nothing but give me my money. Come out here and try it. You go back home in a box. Let's go round train, Bobby Lisi. Paul, he said, Philippine people call those stupid, no good players playboys. They don't welcome them or condone it. Some Filipino men dislike a foreigner being with the Filipinos already with Chica Pie. Watch it. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, man. When I told you early in the beginning of this conversation, that whenever you deal with a Filipina, you're not only dealing with that one individual. Okay? Keep that in mind. Like in the USA, when you're dealing with one person, pretty much you're dealing with that one person. I mean, you have a family, their family don't get involved in their business. But here, family means everything. You mess with a daughter in the family, and you mess them up, oh Lord. They gonna come against you with everything. And they don't mind going to jail. They could care less. They want to get you back. They're not kidding about going to jail. Sometimes going to jail is a benefit because they got 3 meals in the cot. They get 3 meals in the cot. They don't get that at the house. You know what I'm saying? So don't play that. Well, you gonna go to jail, touch me, I'm gonna call Popo on your other now. They don't play that. Call who you want. Okay, I'm trying to get out the shot. Call who you want. They ain't play that. Okay. So, who got around change? Bobby Lisi, One Nation. Murphy said Filipinos are players too hard, too, and no better than they just hate to see foreigners do it. Yeah. There are some Filipino players. They do that too. But it's worse if you come out here with the American. Right? It's worse because they don't expect you to mess over their women like they do. That sounds strange, right? They don't expect you to mess over their women like they do. They expect you to have more respect for them women. Yeah? And so there are some Filipino players out here as well. But I'm talking to the ones that's American, because I'm American. Okay? Ryan Trent, Bobby Lisi, One Nation, who we got? Lamont Taylor made in the house. What's up? Yellow Bobby Lisi, what's up, man? Joshua Moore. He said, Bobby, do people in the Philippines stare at you because you're a black man with a Filipina? Bobby, how do you deal with Lisa D family when they get upset with you? Okay. He asked me 2 good questions. First question was, do people in the Philippines stare at you because you're a black man with a Filipino? Sometimes. It used to be a lot, but I guess, I don't know what it is now. I don't get a lot of stares anymore. At least you got the camera, you got the gym.
Because you messed it up.
I ain't messing up. See, now who messing up now? See how you do me? Okay. But as far as stares, When I first came out here, first time to visit, I never been to the Philippines before. I got a lot, and maybe it was because of me being new here, but I felt I was steered a lot. But as time went on and time goes on, we in Lisa D don't get a lot of steers, you know, or maybe it's the fact that I feel more comfortable and I'm more accustomed to how they look at us and how they perceive us. That might be it, but I don't get a lot of that now. Now, when you will get a lot of steers, if you go to the smaller towns, little small province town, the reason why, because they don't see a lot of black folk. You know, very few black folks you're gonna find up in the small province town. Very few. But the bigger cities, you find a lot of blacks there. Well, not a lot, but you'll find more of the blacks in the bigger and the larger cities than you would in the smaller towns. Okay? So as far as the steers, don't get a lot of that now. Now, the second question was, how do I deal? Hold on. Okay, hold on. The second question was, how do I deal with Lisa D's family if they get upset with me? I just be myself, and I stand my ground. If I believe I'm right, I stand my point, I stand my position, and I don't budge. And I still treat them right, regardless of whether they said something wrong or did something wrong to me. This is how I roll. I'm gonna tell them, look. At least he don't like me telling them when I get upset about something. She rather for me not to say anything to them. That's how she is, and that's how most Filipinos. They don't like to cause waves. They don't like to cause disturbances. They want to always keep the peace. But me, I can't do it. I would tell them, so, hey man, I don't like what you did. I don't like what you did. Watch your mouth. You think you talking? You know, I'm gonna tell them. She don't like me to do that. So I stand my ground when I'm right. I know I'm right. If I'm wrong, at the same time, I will let them know, hey, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to say that. I'm sorry if I hurt you. I didn't. That was not my intention. I apologize. But that's how I do it. If they get upset with me, a lot of times I won't even know it because when Filipinos get upset, Filipinos get upset, you won't know it until your head they'll catch you in the alley somewhere laying up. Because somebody will bust your head and you never do they were upset. That's how they do. They don't say nothing to you. When they're mad about something, you might never know it. And if they're too serious about something you said or did, like I say, look out because you're getting ready for the big payback. Okay? But not too many times they've gotten upset with me. I know one time they got. I gotta tell them. I'm not gonna tell you all of what happened. But one time the whole family was upset with me, and not because I did Lisa. Me and Lisa was fine because something. They did something. The family did something in the problems that I wasn't with. I wasn't with that. Okay, and I told them, and they got mad at me because I told them the truth. All of them was mad at me. You think I cared? No, because I was right on it. I was right. And they knew I was right. And when they knew I was right, it made them angry because they knew I caught them in their mess. And they got over it. You know, we all right now, but yeah, can stand your ground, man, and do it in a nice way. Ride train by the Lisa one day. Who we got? Hoorah! All my boomers in the house say, hoorah! All my ladies in the house say, hoorah! Y'all up there, ride train. Who we got? Joshua Moise, BobbieD, are you obligated to take care of Lisa D's family? Okay, good question. No, I'm not obligated to take care of nobody but Lisa D. That's it. That's my wife, and I will take care of, as long as I have the ability to do so, I will take care of her to the nth degree. And she takes care of me as well. Now, there are some families in the Philippines that will make you think that you're obligated to pay for them. Okay, but you're not. There's no requirement that you take care of them, legally or otherwise. Now, let me say this as well. If you do not try to help the family, you're going to be looked at in a very bad way, and you have the means to do so. You got Monte, and you married a Filipino, or you live with a Filipina, and her family's in the problem starving. Does that make sense, man? You living good, and the family of your woman living like dirt. You just gonna sit there and do nothing, man? No. Do the right thing. Do what's right, tight, long, and short. Help them. You got Monte, help them, man. You're not obligated to do it. You know. Now here's the thing. This is my rule. I know what I don't like. I don't like them come begging me. I don't like that. Don't beg me. Don't ask me for nothing. And because when they beg you, they're taking advantage of you because they know you got money. Don't come to me with that. If I see you have a problem, I know you need help, I'm gonna give. That's what I tell Lisa. I said, look, you know what I tell them? I said, look, anybody wants something, I'm sending them to you. So they know to ask Lisa D. Don't come to me for nothing now. They used to. They don't come to me. They go to Lisa. And Lisa D know what to do. If it's a need, if it's a real urgent need, somebody's sick, need money for something like that, we will help. If we got it, in our budget, help we help. But if they just, she know when they just trying to get money and they get money on the other way, trying to make it easy. Say, nah, get away. So most of the time, man, I don't say you are obligated to help nobody, but you have to do the right thing. Do what's right. If you see some need in the family, help them some kind of way. Give them 500 pesos. Say, look, man, I don't have a lot, but this, help them. What's wrong with that? You know, anybody say you got to do it, you ain't got to do nothing. You don't want to. It's your money, right? But it looks better when your woman's family is struggling and you reach your hand out and say, hey, this is a little something to help you out, man. It makes you look good in her eyes, and it makes you look good in the family's eyes because they know you do what? You care about them. Okay? Caring is what? Sharing. And sharing is what? Caring. So live right, be right, do right. But don't be obligated to do nothing because you're not obligated to do anything. Okay? Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lisi, who we got? Murphy, hey, what's up, Murphy? He said, what's up, Murphy? What up, some Mason? What up today? What's today's case? Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lisi. Island first. So are they not so quick to file for divorce? Okay, Island.
There's no divorce already here.
You heard that, Island? She said there's no divorce in the Philippines. That's why they don't file for divorce. There's no divorce here. There's no legal divorce here. You cannot get a divorce in the Philippines. Okay? Now, that being said, you can get what's called an annulment. Okay? It's not like a divorce. Divorce is biblically unheard of because these people are Catholic. Most of them are Catholics out here, and there's no divorce in the what? Catholic Church, right? Okay. So they do what's called an annulment. That means that you can get an annulment. That means you never fulfill your obligation, marital obligations. You never had sex. So that's what they call it. Man, very few people get annulment because it's very, very expensive out here. It's not like in the USA, you can pay $200 and get a divorce, Not like that here. And also, as far as divorce, if you get, let's say you get married here in the Philippines, right? You got a Filipino, you got married here, you live here, and then y'all broke up, okay? And you want to get a divorce, but you can't get a divorce in the Philippines. Why? There's no divorce. And you can't get an annulment because you're not here and you've already fulfilled your marital obligations. So you can't go and file for divorce in the United States of a dog in America, whatever country you're from. That divorce will be legal in America, and it also, the Philippines will accept that. If you send the paperwork here, then you're legally divorced that way. And that's what a lot of people do when they get hooked up, married to a Filipino. They want to break up for whatever reason. They'll have to go out of this country, get a legal divorce there, and then send the paperwork back here. And then that marriage is null and void, okay? So that's what a lot of people do to get around the no divorce rule in the Philippines. Who we got right here, BobbieD, Lisi, One Nation? Who we got? I went down. Island first. If you haven't signed up, man, come do me a favor, man. Go hit that subscribe button for me, and then hit the like button, okay? Appreciate you, man. So you can get more videos like this. You'll know when you'll get a notification when we come back online, okay? And look here, man. I'm gonna tell y'all this. In the next few days, next few weeks, y'all gonna see a ton of videos coming from me. You might see 2 or 3 a day. You know why? Guess what? I got me a license on a reuse license. I got a license where I can reuse videos that's already out if I think it's good and re-edit them and put them up. And I got some reuse license. And man, I know what to do. I'm gonna get some good stuff. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna take care of you, man. Cause I know what y'all like and I know what you need. Okay? Who we got right here, BobbieD? They said one night. Who we got? Paul. He said, I think to narrow it all down, don't create issues for yourself. Don't be a playboy if you can't be with her. Be a man. Be honest with her. Don't cheat or go from women to women. No, man. What you need to go? Unless you have a medical problem, what's it called? Sex. You have a sex addict. There's no reason for you to be going from woman to woman. And a sex addict can get that fixed. You go get therapy for that, man. Look at Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods was a sex addict. Every time he went to play golf, he had to have sex before he played golf. Tiger Woods had to have 2 or 3 women before he hit one putt, before he hit the ball with the stick. He had to have 2 or 3 women. And then when he got through playing golf, he got...
He's energizer.
You see, that was his energizer. And when he got through playing golf, he had to get 2 or 3 more. And he did it on a daily basis. That's a sex addict. And he recognized that he was a sex addict. He got therapy for it. So if you can't help yourself, I can understand that. But most of us as gentlemen, we can help that. We can control that, okay? So unless you're a sex addict, you have no business going from woman to woman. Because you can wind up getting some messed up stuff. You know what's out there, man? You know all the stuff out there? I ain't got to mention them. STDs, HIV, all kind of other letters out there. Any letter in the alphabet, A, B, C, U, D, 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 all that stuff. Yeah, and you say, well, Bobby, man, I take protection, man. Every time I do something, I just don't put it in like that. I wrap it up. I put that plastic on. I do that. I take protection, man. Okay, right. What happens if it get punctured? You know, huh? What happens if it slip off when you're doing your thing? You know, huh? Think about it, man. You don't need 2 and 3 women to do the same thing that one woman can do for you just as well. I mean, it does not make sense to me. One woman should be enough for any man out there. Okay? One woman. Let's go. Ryan Train, Bobby DC. Murray Hayes, he said, the game never appealed to you, to two. And I had lots of beautiful women, black and white, European and Asian, but it had always been one at a time. There you go, man. I've always dealt with one woman at a time. Watch it a bit. Consider it back. There was one time in my life, I had 2 women, 2.5. I was working on a third. And I was going back and forth between these 2 women, and then it got to a point where I felt dirty, man. I know you think that's crazy, man, but I felt dirty. I felt bad inside because I was constantly lying. Well, where was you last night? I went to my mama's house, and then I get to the other one. Where was you last night? Oh, I went to my sister. And I got tired of that, and I let it go. And I ain't never did it since. I was young back in the day. You know, when you're young and dumb, you just don't know what to do. So I learned that. All right, Ryan Train, Bobby DC. Who we got? Paul, he said, think of this keyword, respect. It is really important, especially in the Philippines. People sick of the sexpats and playboys, and if it happens to them, they get what they deserve, just being real. Yeah, get what you deserve, do right, you get it back right. Do wrong, you'll get that wrong back to you. What goes around comes around, Brother, hey, Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation under. He said, I don't like to be played. Nah, man, I don't like to be played. Because I've been played, I've been played. And it ain't a good feeling for me. I don't know about you guys out there. But when I got played that time, I wanted to put a hurt on somebody. Come on, you think I'm playing with you? I wanted to put a hurt on somebody, but I had to be a man. What you feel like doing and what you do is 2 different things. Okay? I felt like hurting somebody, but I didn't do it. I let it go. And I moved on. I learned some very valuable lessons, and that I'm applying to this day. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation under. Who we got? Okay, hold up. I have went down too far. I got to scroll back up. Okay, hold up, y'all. I went down all the way down to the bottom. What I do that for? I got a lot of responses. Okay. Hold up, man. At least I went all the way down. Gosh. Woo-wee. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. Wow. I went all the way down. Okay, I went too far down, y'all. I'm sorry. I got to scroll all the way back. I'm on a cell phone, and it's taking me a while. So excuse me. But, okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Paul, he said, okay, I got that one, Paul. Murphy, you got that one. Okay, John Thompson, Big John in the house, Big John in the house. Woo, what's up, Big John? He said, don't get in an argument with the drunk Filipino. Did y'all hear that, man? Hey, don't ever get in an argument with a young Filipino. Period. Filipinos get some liquor in them, man. They act a fool. I don't know what it is. When they could be your best friend and you buddy, they buddy. Hey man, what's up? Yeah. Doesn't get 4 or 5 drinks. He want to slap you. He want to cuss you. Hey, man, I don't know what it is, man. And I find this consistent throughout every place I've been, especially in these province when they're drinking out there. Better look out. But they have. But yeah, they'll take you out. Okay. I've seen too many occasions where people were drinking, playing cards, just having a good time, and a fight broke out and somebody got hurt. So yeah, don't want to do that. And you think they respect you, but when they get that liquor in them, they ain't got no respect for nobody. Round train, BobbieD, DC, One Nation. Who we got? I done went down too far again. DC, what's wrong? I think it's the system. All right, I gotta go back up here and find John again. I'm getting used to the gimbal, y'all. And the gimbal's getting used to me. So we will be adjusted. The more I use it, the better off I'll be, and the better I'll become at it. All right, we got Big John. Where's Big John at now? Okay. I don't went too far now. Anyway, but it's important that we treat people right at all times, and respect people. One of the biggest things out here that Filipinos really love is respect. Okay? Respect and decency. When you treat people with respect out here, they'll do anything for you. They'll give you the shirt off their back. Murphy Hayes said Filipinos are players too. Oh, I got that one already. Lamont, what's up, Lamont? How you doing, brother? He said, hello, BobbieD. Hey, what's up, man? You all right, man? Good to see ya. Joshua Moore, he's a BobbieD. Filipinos. Okay, I got that one. I'm sorry about that. Freddie K, hoorah! Got that one. Island, got that. I gotta go back to John Thomas. Okay, John Thomas. He said, don't get in the argument. No, you want to do that. Murphy Hayes said some players will have to learn the hard way. Some people have to learn that because you know what? Some of us out here don't learn the easy way. We want everything hard and rough before we ever understand it. You can't if you got a kid, you say, Johnny, don't touch that. Go back and Johnny, don't touch that, Johnny. You're gonna touch that. You might get something gonna happen, Johnny. Johnny touch again. You got to come in and tap Johnny's hand, and then Johnny know not to touch that again. You know, some people like that. We just hard headed, and most of us as men, I would venture to say, are hard headed. Remember, he said, no, Stephen Rogers. What's up, Stephen? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Stephen Douglas, excuse me. I said Stephen Rogers. Sorry about that. He said old school wisdom.
Steven Rogers.
We got a guy named Stephen Rogers. I saw Stephen. I thought it was Stephen.
He's okay. UK.
Yeah, he's all right. Stephen Douglas. He said old school wisdom. We love it. Sir, thank you. Hey, that's it. That's the best, man. Old school's the best because the young school ain't got it, man. Young school don't have it, man. And that's why the world's changing so rapidly. Because the young people in the world are changing it, and they don't have a lot of wisdom like we did back in the day. You know, and they're changing it for the worse versus the better. So whenever that's why people are attracted. At least a lot of guys come to me because I give them the wisdom that I've accumulated throughout my life, and you know it helps them, man, because they're not getting this stuff from the mom and papa. Yeah, they're not getting this from everybody else. Because a lot of people coming up like me, they didn't get what I got. Yeah, they didn't get it, and I had good parents. I'm not trying to be smart so you guys didn't have good parents, but I had some real good, loving, caring parents. They taught me a lot of stuff, and they kept me out of a lot of trouble, man. And some guys were going up the same age. They didn't have the kind of parents I did. You know, their parents want to be their buddy, and they drink with them. My mama, if I fix my lips like I'm drinking from my mom, like that. I never drank in front of my mama, man. I don't play. My mama don't play that. But they had parents that did that. Go get some weed down. We need some weed today, Johnny. And you can mama smoke weed. My mama smoke weed with my mama. But that's what I'm saying. You had parents. Some parents were different from the parents I had. Yeah, and so it makes a difference in your life. John Thompson, good morning, BobbieD and DC. Good evening in the love train. What's up, baby? Hey, he said a lot of Western women are not putting up with the players too. Yeah, Western women is beginning to understand that they are not to be taken advantage of, and they're coming out of that. Paul, what's up? He said, Son Murphy, they sure will learn when they are in the Philippines. Some chica player will some chicken pie out for them. Yeah, they'll learn, man. Terry, look at somebody, Terry Fleming in the house. Terry Fleming in the house. Rain Man in the house. Woo! Donation for the nation. He said, I lived through the civil rights era in ugly epoch in America. Yeah, it is, man. I lived through it too. I remember as a child, man, as a little kid, my mama took me on a bus, man, and I'm gonna sit down. And she politely, she took me by my hand and almost pulled my arm out the socket. Get up out that seat. I was gonna sit down the first seat I saw. She said, "Get up out that seat, boy. Where you supposed to sit?" So I looked at her like that. I was in shock. And then we went to the back. You know, we had to go to the back. That was a very rude awakening to learn that you wasn't good as the white folks that was riding in the front. And there's stuff like that. I could go on and on about stuff like that that shaped me, and that gave me such an appreciation of the pioneers that came before us, like Martin Luther King, John Lewis, Ralph David Abernathy, Hosea Williams. All of those civil rights pioneers paved the way for us. And for me to disrespect them by voting for somebody that don't like us, oh man, that is foolishness. And I don't want nobody around me that did that, man. Because you're disrespectful to me, yourself, and to the race. And I'm not coming against your right to vote for who you choose to vote for. I'm not coming against that. Choose who you want to vote for, who you want to, who you want to. But if you vote for somebody like that, respect my right not to be associated with you. Ryan Train, Bobby, DC, One Nation. Scott 56, what's up, Scott? He said, thanks, Bobby. And Lisa, question, what is Lapu Lapu like, and how are the beaches over there? Is Lapu Lapu very pretty safe area? Lapu Lapu is a province area, it's a very slow town. It's becoming to get more speed, more things are moving out there now. It's near the airport. There's a lot of beautiful beaches out there, beautiful beaches. You'll have an awesome time coming out there for the beach life. But as far as a lot happening out there, it's a little slower than Cebu. But they're trying to change that. A lot of companies are moving out there now. But is it safe? Yeah. I've never seen a lot of people. In fact, there's a lot of African Americans move out there because it's cheaper. It's cheaper in Lapu Lapu than it is in Cebu. And a lot of people move out there because it's cheaper. But it's a safe area. Yeah, it's safe and it's nice. Murphy, yeah, he said, they need to learn it. Sir Paul, like the old saying says, hard head makes a soft. Got that right. Hard head make a soft behind every time. You don't listen, man. You don't learn it one way, you got to learn the other way. And usually that's the hard way. Round train, Bobby Lacey, One Nation other. Terry Fleming, he said, Bobby. And Lacey, hello, Bobby Lacey. Angels Blue Ranger in the house. Rest of the love train family. Toot. Murphy, hey, he said, hello, Sir Terry Fleming. Terry Fleming, what's up, Sir Murphy? George Woods, what's up, George? My brother from another mother. He's my Gwinnett County homie from Atlanta, Georgia. What's up, man? He said, have a blessed and safe weekend. Yeah, he said, you're talking the truth. Thank you so much, man. I try to get it out to you straight, tight, long, and strong. You know anybody want to hear this truth? Tell them to hit the channel, man. Subscribe to the channel. Anthony Ligon. Right train, Bobby D. Seen One Nation. He said, I'm with you, Bobby D. We have been through too much as a people to turn our back on Dr. King by voting for a racist like Dr. You said it, man. I would never disrespect the civil rights leaders like that and my race like that. You know, and when I say that, people think I'm racist. I'm not racist. Treat me right, I'm gonna treat you right. I don't care what color it is, man. I got white friend, black friend, an Asian friend. I got all kinds of friends. But the one thing I tell them all, man, look, I'm gonna be me. Don't disrespect me, and I'm not gonna disrespect you. Okay? We get along fine. I don't care what your color is, man. But I also tell them, look, you're a white guy. I expect you to be, you know, you just the way your culture is. You're from the white culture, and I expect you to appreciate your white culture. I want you to do the same for me. I appreciate my black culture. That doesn't mean I'm against you. This means I accept my culture, and you should accept yours, and we should live together. That's where I'm about. That's from what Ryan Train, Bobby Lacey, Murphy, hey, he said, everything good, Sir Terry. Why you doing, man? You all right, Terry? From wow, I thought Queen Angel was fighting a tubal hangover. Yeah, man. You know she got to have that tube before she get up in the mountain. She need that tube. Remember, hey, round train, Bobby, they see one nation, not that group, one love. He said, Trump told those black folks, I'll give you $1 and jump. And if you jump up and holler, I don't know what it is, man. Some black people, when you see some black people for Trump, they will give them their arm. They will give their arm to Trump. They're about nothing but Trump. Oh, and believe it or not, man, some people. I read a story about this man in India. He used Trump as his god. He worshipped Trump. He had the pictures all over the house. And the man in India, India worship a lot of stuff. They even worship cow. Ride train, Bobby Lisi. Dudes, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. He said, Bobby Lisi, DZ. What's good, man? I see you giving out game. Hey, man, I try to keep it tight, man. Right, long, and strong. You know how I do, man. Because I look out for us brothers. I look out for the white folk. I look out for the black folk, the brown, all of us, man. I give you wisdom, man. I give you things to help you move in your life and to help you appreciate what you got. Deal with what you got, man. Because you is all you got, and we is all you got. We have to reach out and teach out to one another. That's what my life's purpose is all about. Helping people, man. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation. Who we got? Remember, hey, he said, she's trying to finance that tuba satire. She got to get that tuba. She got to get that tuba fit. Derek Fleming, Riding Train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation. He said, I'm a jumping boss. We is here, Master Trump. Yeah, man. I'll tell you, man. There's a lot of black people having in mind. That's Master Trump. Don't mess with Master Trump now. Master Trump is a good man. He's just hard sometimes. He says some things that's done, but the way he said it, but he still love black people. That's Master Trump. He's the God's chosen one. That's right. Look what Master Trump did with the doggone riot. He incited riot and he got impeached again. Okay? I'm all for people that's trying to do right and do. You want me to say nothing. I'm all for people trying to do right and trying to be right. But when you're wrong and the whole world see you wrong, you need to shut your mouth up, sit down somewhere. That's what he need to do. He ain't got enough sense to shut up and sit down. He ain't got enough sense to do that. But what's going to happen is the world is going to condemn him. He's going to get world condemnation for what he tried to do in the state capitol by inciting those people to riot. 5 people are dead that didn't have to be dead, all because he riled them people up. He got them stirred up. Let's go down to the Capitol, y'all. Take back our country. 5 people gone on, but didn't have to be. Okay, and history will always remember the terrible deed that Donald Trump did on January 6, 2021, by inciting a very violent and deadly riot. The second time in the history of the United States that the Capitol was sieged. And it was the War of 1812 was the first time. This is only the second time in history that the Capitol of the United States was sieged by a mob of rioters. And to a certain degree, I'm happy about it. Not that they were sieged, but I'm happy that I was able to see this with my eyes, because I never thought I would be able to. In my wildest dreams, would I think something like this could have happened? So I'm fascinated that it happened, but I'm saddened that it happened as well. Ryan Train, Bobby DC, who we got? So Terry Fleming, he said, okay, I got doing. Terry Fleming said, so Murphy, we have to get the Philippines intervention. CDC, they said, did they get an intervention for you in the Philippines? Ryan Train, Bobby DC, one day, who we got? Terry Fleming, I was a so-called player in my youth, but it came back on me big time. Yeah, man. What goes around comes around. And I never was a flat-out player. I told you a little time I messed with him, but it wasn't that serious. But when you realize how people are affected by your actions, I get a little dry. She had to give some water. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sweetheart. Appreciate you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir, sweetheart. Thank you, sir, Turkey Queen. Thank you. But when you realize how people are affected by your actions, man, then if you're a good person, you'll make a change in your life. And that's what I did. And I want to do right, not wrong, man. And loving you is wrong. I don't want to be right. Remember that song? Loving you is wrong. I don't want to be right. Remember that? Being in a little doubt. Remember that song? Round Train, Bobby DC, One Nation. Who we got? I done went down too far, y'all. All right, again, let me tell you what I'm gonna do. I went down too far. I got a whole ton of comments. I'm gonna try to hit as much as I can, but I might skip some. Okay, don't get mad at Bobby D, but I skip your comment. Okay, I'm not trying to do it purposely, but I gotta go on. I got a whole lot of stuff scheduled today too. You know, we're going down. We are going down to a survey. We're going to have our next food drive on the 24th of January. We made that decision. And today, Lisa D and I are going to do the survey of the location. We have to have a location that has space so that we can set up and distribute the food. If they don't have that space, we got to find out where can we go to get that in that area. If we can't get in the area, we can't get the food. We have to find somewhere. So that's what we're going to do today. When we get through with this, we want to get out there and see the people, ask them where we can go and have a site, a location where we can go. And as when we do our food drive, y'all know what I do. I take y'all with us from the time we leave the house to the time we get there, and that's the signal drop. So y'all see everything we do, that we're not trying to hold nothing back from you. Everything you see, we see. And we're not trying to edit nothing out, edit nothing in. We bring it to you live in living color. So you see, I'm transparent when it comes to helping people and using. You guys gave donations, unsolicited donations, but you gave donations. We do what you say to do. We got we already got 3 sacks of rice outside. I'm gonna show you that before I leave the broadcast. I'm gonna try to get a few more comments, and we get out of here, man. All right. Okay, Terry Sherman. I got that one. Freddie Mays, he says, "What's good, Sir Paul? How you doing, brother? Rain Man." Murphy, he said, "No one is taking their women, so they use them and abuse them, so they run out to us." Yeah. What happens is a lot of women don't like the Filipino man. One of the main reasons is because they don't have the ability to take care of them. They don't have the monte. And so when they find somebody that does have that monte, they just want to stick with them, And so the men know that. Filipino men know that. And they get angry when they see the women with the men sometimes. Not all of them now, but some of them do. I made the mistake of thinking that all of the Filipinos were glad to see us with the men and the women. No, that was a foolish mistake. That was a foolish. I could have got hurt over that. I ain't gonna tell you the story, but I found out the hard way on that. All right, we got Ride Train, BobbieD Easy. Terry Fleming, he said, "Superior, just an easy breezy thing, man." Paul, he said, "You might be right, Sir Murphy. It's also vice versa. Western men do the same because they retired of the way Western women treat us." Terry Fleming, everybody hit the like button for me one time, 1, 2, 3. Chichipaya, 1, 2, 3. Chichipaya. Hit that like button, y'all. Show your love. Hit that like button too. All right. We got Ride Train, BobbieD Easy, One Nation. The Brand Roy's channel. What's up, the Brand Roy's channel? He said, "Greetings from Macon, Georgia." All right. Got another homie in there. How you from the state of Georgia? I'm from the state of Georgia. I'm from Lithonia, which is right outside of Atlanta. And also, good to see another home guy in the house. Good. Hey, man.
Welcome to our channel.
Welcome to the channel. Hey.
Please subscribe and hit the like button.
Do so. I thank you so much for being here, man. He said, "Hoorah!" Everybody in the house, all my boys in the house say, "Hoorah!" All my ladies in the house say, "Hooray!" Ride Train, BobbieD Easy, One Nation. Terry Fleming. He said, "Terry Fleming, yes. She needs to help out, Terry. I'm working on a deliverance plan." He's working on the deliverance plan now. We'll implement it when we get there. I hate that. Brother Hayes, everything good, Sir Basin. Hope you well. Terry Fleming. Brother Hayes, I'm not the Small Business Loan Association. Hey, man. Nah, I can't give everybody money. Terry Fleming, he said, for me, it's easy choice. If I love my lady, I'll help her family as best possible. There you go, man. Very simply put, very adequately put. If you love your woman, right, you love her, then you love the thing she loves. She loves her family. Why not help? Simple. Ride Train, BobbieD Easy. Paul, what's up, man? He said, "Sir Murphy, I know that, right?" Murphy, hey, he said, "Alone is 400K pesos, $8,000 US dollars. Yeah, it's a lot of money. $8,000 US dollars is a lot of money out here, man. I'm serious. You think it ain't nothing to you, but out here, that's a lot of money, man. And people out here, that's like millions to them because they can't even fathom getting that kind of money." Terry Fleming, see, work. He said, wow, 8,000, y'all better choose what? You know that's right. Island, he said, subscribe. Thank you so much, sir. Hey, appreciate that like, man. Thank you for subscribing. Y'all give Island some love out there. I on you. He says, it's illegal to kill your neighbor rooster there. Is it legal? No, it's not. It's not illegal to kill no rooster nowhere. What you talking about? He talking about the noise. The rooster make so much noise out here, y'all. Y'all wouldn't believe it.
It is legal if you buy it.
If you buy it. She said the only way it's legal if you buy that rooster. You can do what you want.
Or you ask it.
The only way you gonna kill that rooster is buy it, brother. Terry Fleming, see, I'm looking for the right lady, but until then, I'll give it a lock away. That's right, man. If you don't find the right one for you, why are you gonna mess around with 15 others? You know, you wait for that right one. You will know when she's the right one, because you won't have eyes for nobody else but that one. You'll be thinking about her all the time. When you go to sleep at night, you'll be thinking about it. When you get up in the morning, you'll know. Yeah, you'll be dreaming about it. I used to dream about Lisa D.
Really?
She dreamed about me too. One time we met each other in our dreams. I dream about me, Lisa D. Who we got? Terry Fleming killing a rooster is like killing someone's horse in America. I told you, man. Remember, hey, say he ain't the Philippine National Bank. No, man. Hey, they think most Americans are ATM machine. Ryan Train Bobby, Ricardo, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? He said, has a yellow mall been repaired and reopened? Yeah, a yellow mall has been repaired.
Yeah, the Super Metro is open now.
Super Metro food store, supermarket, they're open.
And the department also is open.
The department store is open and Super Metro is open. There's some parts of it that almost ready to be open, but they're not 100%, but it's like 90%
they're still
done.
working, but it is still,
But it's open. Yeah, it's open. Ryan Train Bobby Lisi. Okay, y'all went too far down. Okay, I can't go through all of the comments, y'all. All right, it's an hour and 22 minutes. Lisa D and me got a big day today. We got to go out to their place, and I got to do video. Y'all know I got to do the video. So I'm gonna get a couple. We out. Michael Coffee needs some coffee. He said, "Hi, Bobby." Guys, man, the Philippines has over 7,000 islands, so you have to lots of places to meet. Guapo Filipinas there. Nurse Mike. Thank you so much, Nurse Mike. I remember Terry Fleming. You can say that again. BobbieD, I have Murphy. Michael Carr, I have trouble with Manila, Cebu, Davao, but I find the Philippines and Cebu a lot more attractive. Yes, they are. Only Hiker. What's up, Michael? How you doing, man? Michael Coffee, traveling down. Okay, got you. Eye on you. What's up, man? Say good. Baby Hayes, eye on you. I'll take care of the problem. They'll just stare at you coming, crowing with their eyes. All right, y'all. I got to go. It's been real, but we got to go. Love you guys, man. You know, we always have to touch bases with our people, and we always have to keep in touch with you, let you guys know what we're doing. And I got Lisa D in the shot. She's playing on her little thing now. She didn't know y'all looking at her. But it's been real, and I want y'all to remember now, if you're African American out there, respect the people that went in front of you. Paved the way for you, man. I have mad respect for Martin Luther King, Hosea Williams, Ralph David African athlete, and the many other men and women that suffered and bled so that you could have a right to live where you live, right? Some of you got big fine cars, you have a big fine house, you got good education, you got Monte in your bank, and you're doing well in life. And it's because of people that pioneers in civil rights that laid their lives on the line. Never disrespect those people by voting for people that's against your race. Okay? You disrespect yourself. You disrespect the people that went before you. You even disrespect your children, your grandchildren that are coming after you. Okay? Now don't do that. That's it for now. This is BobbieD.
Hey, the Tuba Queen. Lisa D.
Saying take care.
God bless.
And
peace.